And I even hear tell about some guys on the internet who are working on some kind of podcast contraption. It'll never work. There are thousands of Disney podcasts on the internet, and this is one of them. I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
I'm Jordan.
And you're listening to... Mutineers!
Tonight, Josh, hey, that's me, tells us about some Spider movie he watched. Huh?
Just roll with it, man. Just roll with it.
Jake quickly lists the actual reopening dates of the remaining Walt Disney World Resort Hotel. God damn, why is that a tongue twister? Jake correctly lists actual...
Correctly?
You fucked me up. I gotta start over again. Jake correctly lists the actual reopening dates of the remaining Walt Disney World Resort Hotel. Fuck this.
I'm glad we're working it out on air.
Interrupt me like I interrupt him.
What microphone are you using?
This one?
Okay.
A mini snowball? Snowbell?
No, tell us what Jordan's doing tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jordan is interrupting Josh. This time, instead of Josh interrupting Jordan, it's Bizarro World. He's also going to pump you so full of Christmas cheer, it'll make your bells jingle. I wish I read this first.
Yeah, I wish you would have read this first, too.
Yeah, we all wish you would have read it first.
In fact, I'm going to fire you from notes if you don't read it first again.
Jordan is going to pump you so full of... I can't do it.
Jordan's going to pump you so full of Christmas cheer it'll make your bells jingle.
And for the main topic, we got to the bottom of the Fastpass. Isn't that just the back of the line?
Hold on. He's not wrong. Yeah, guys, we're at the bottom of the Fastpass. You're in the back. You over there, you're in the back. But I'm not going to talk about that now because that's our main topic. That comes at the end of the line episode. End of the episode.
I think Weezer had a song about the end of the line recently.
As the end of the game.
Oh, my bad. Never mind. I said cuckoo.
Sooner than later, I hope.
Too late. I'm already dead.
Oh, man, Josh is dead.
Well, he had a good run.
Okay. Well, the rest of this episode will be...
I should have been kind of lazy lately, and...
Alright, you had a mediocre run.
Better.
Jordan, no one runs in this family.
You had a mediocre sprint.
I do.
You run?
Yeah, in the morning when I have to shit.
You know what? No, that's totally fair. That's totally fair. Coffee will do that to you. So will various alcohols, especially mixed with coffee, apparently. And
Did you get the post shitty?
hold on, Josh. How many coffee alcohols have you had tonight?
0.
How many alcohols have you had tonight?
Yes.
I feel like we just need to be fair and give the listener and the hosts fair warning that this is how this is going to be for the next 45 minutes.
4 to 5 minutes?
45 minutes.
Oh, you have me all excited. It's going to be a short show.
You know what? Yeah, 45 minutes.
We can make that happen.
All right, bye, everybody.
I'm Jake, that's Josh, that's Jordan, as always. Jordan, nobody tell him. Oh, shit. Okay, guys, I need to get down to the bottom of the nitty-gritty right now before let's just come right off the top of this banter with holy shit, the Western United States is in its second major heat wave for the summer.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, you were there too!
I've been out fighting fires in it.
That sounds hot, but not like the good kind of hot, and not the spicy kind of hot that you're into. Just miserable.
I was behind the lines, but like the heat just makes shit explode.
And I do want to be clear that this is the kind of shit that Josh isn't running to the toilet for in the morning.
No. This is like woods is.
In the woods is shit.
Yeah.
Josh is out in the woods next to the bears, shitting in the woods.
I mean, we're kind of like, Pooh Brothers.
Winnie the Pooh Brothers. Hey! This is as good as the jokes get tonight, guys.
Oh, no.
Because that's where I was going with this.
There's our ratings just going downhill.
No, we're going to get tons of downloads.
And a runaway mine train straight down the hill.
That doesn't even go straight down. Anyway, so due to the heat wave, I'm really trying hard to keep the energy up. Because, holy shit, I am exhausted. It is hot as shit. And it's relentless and it's never ending. So, Jordan, do you want to talk about your exhaustion?
Yeah, no, I think I still have Dramamine in my system. That's why I'm exhausted.
But are you nauseous?
Weird. Wait.
No, I'm not.
Did someone spin you round like a record, baby? Round, right, around? Question mark?
I can mute you. And I will.
The answer is no.
Oh.
No, I took a Dramamine last night around midnight because I was feeling a little nauseous. And I was like, hey, this is a perfect time to take Dramamine because I'm about to go to bed. And I can just sleep it off. And I woke up and I was still sleepy. And I've been sleepy all day. And I took the less drowsy formula.
I need to know how much less the less drowsy formula is, because if normal Dramamine is like 100%, I just imagine I'm talking, goddammit!
I have the answer.
Shut up! If I'm clearly doing a bit. If Dramamine regular is 100%, then less drowsy is like 98%, because that's the way it feels like.
No, it's 50%.
Is it really?
Yes, it's half.
I feel like that could have waited till the end of the bit.
No, I was trying to shoot down your bit because, I'm Josh, that's Jake, that's Jordan, and that's our show!
Good night, everybody. Anyway, so Jordan is just hopped up on Dramamine. Jordan, are you awake? I'm going to be honest, because if you were asleep, I'd be jealous.
Oh, what?
Just, come here.
I don't know. I think I fell asleep. Did something happen just now?
Honestly, no. But
okay.
But, yeah, the Dramamine will get you, buddy. One time, I went on a road trip. Thankfully, I was not driving.
Did you say the Dramamine will get you a buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is how you make friends in your 30s. You get Dramamine. You get on a podcast, and you tell Jordan he can't leave. What was that?
Ryan, I need you to go. I need you to come to my house. There's a key under the mat. You have to go around the back. You through the gate. The gate, you have to leave the gate open, because if the gate closes, then you're stuck in here with me.
Ryan, he's joking.
So you have to
leave
the gate. No, you have to leave the gate open, but under the mat.
This is a bit.
I've been to Jordan's house. He does not have a gate.
Yes, I do. It's the only doormat in the back. Yes, I've lived here for 12 years.
Well, now I know where the key is. I'm gonna.
It is I'm telling you, it is the only doormat in my backyard.
In the backyard. Okay.
And under it,
I'm writing this down, Jordan.
Under it, you will find a key. I need you to use that key.
Matt.
Open the door and come into my house, up the stairs, and save me, because I've been on this podcast for 900 years.
Friends!
No. Ryan, I know where his doormat is. Don't worry, the key's not there anymore.
And guys, neither is the doormat. And Jordan,
You didn't. Hold on. How the hell do you know where my doormat is? You didn't even know I had a gate.
He's got you there, Josh. I feel like Jordan's gatekeeping, though. Which is a serious offense on the internet.
Especially in the Reddit verse.
This is true. That's a website.
.com. Redditverse.gatekeeping.com.
Yeah, .porn.gov. Anyway, guys, this is as good a place as any. How about we talk some Disney?
Okay.
Let's talk some Disney!
Hot damn, I love that guitar riff. So good.
I keep forgetting we even have it.
Josh just sits there and wonders why I've stopped for 3 seconds.
No, I just figured I had an aneurysm.
Oh, hold on. Before we get to Disney, how many aneurysms have you had today?
Yes.
Holy shit, that is a lot.
How many times on this episode have you used that joke today?
Yes.
Okay.
We are on fire.
As long as we're consistent.
I mean, we're nothing if not consistent. Oh, wait, hold on. We're nothing.
Better.
We're no.
Ting.
Anyway, Josh, you saw a film.
I did. Today.
Coincidentally, I saw a film, but I'm going to let you talk about it, and then I'm going to correct you on... Okay, Jordan has not seen this film. So, you're going to do spoiler-free. And tell us how you liked Marvel's Black Widow.
I mean, spoiler free?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I guess I'm going to do spoiler free and telling you how I liked it. I really liked it.
Oh, he added really to it.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
This might be the highest praise Josh has ever given a movie.
I mean, it was okay and all.
This is fantastic. Riveting. Josh, can I jump in on this with you?
Yeah, are we not spoiling it still?
Yeah, we're still not spoiling it.
Okay.
Because I just want to point out, where did you watch it, Josh?
Right here in this room that we're all in right now.
Okay, so I'm assuming that we are not currently broadcasting from a movie theater.
Correct.
I saw all of you look around. Listener. Yes, we see you.
All of me?
All of us. Anyway, I saw it in the theater opening night.
Uh-huh.
And it was a big deal for me, and I'm really not going to say anything about the movie. I just want to talk about the experience, because I have not seen a Marvel movie in the theater since, well, the last Marvel movie in the theater, which is Spider-Man Far From Home, which is over 2 years ago.
So without being... No, this is a spoiler.
Okay, let me...
and I don't give a shit.
But anyway, so I saw it in the theater. Okay, I normally am not into clapping and yay and whooping in the theater, except for opening night. And when the crowd has energy, it's fantastic. And when just the Marvel logo at the beginning, with the music playing and everything, that logo that we love, and everyone started going nuts and clapping, hot damn! I felt that in my soul!
Weird, because, it was pretty good.
So, yeah, I did enjoy the movie. I think it was a fun movie. Again, going spoiler free here, Jordan. I recommend you see it because it's got some great characters, and
then it reels us back into the Disney Plus Marvel stuff.
Yeah, like
hard.
Again, without giving anything away, the way they're connecting these universes, well, connecting the same universe that all this takes place in, is just fantastic. And really, I am all there for it.
Yeah. There's possibly 4 of the Fantastics there.
What?
I mean, that has nothing to do with Black Whale. I'm just saying. There's at least 4 Fantastics.
Okay, when I say a spoiler-free review, I don't mean make up shit.
I mean, it's still spoiler-free.
No.
And then I went back and corrected myself and said that was nothing to do with the movie.
Right.
So, I never...
Okay. That's enough out of you.
No, that's weird. Don't touch me like that ever again.
Have you been moisturizing?
That's a weird way to say masturbating.
You didn't answer it, man.
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. Because if you said no, I'd call you a damn liar. So, anyway. Black Widow. You recommend it, Josh?
Yeah, no, totally. I liked it. Except there's more than one. And that was confusing for a minute.
I mean, I think it's safe. I mean, that's not a spoiler. We saw the Black Widow's training in Age of Ultron. Unless you haven't seen Age of Ultron, then I guess that's a spoiler. But I guess you have.
Man, the timeline is just all fucking mucked up right now, and it's weird.
Oh, speaking of Marvel and speaking of Marvel timelines, not once on this podcast so far have we really even talked about the Loki show at all. However, just a sneak peek into next week's episode. In 2 days as of recording, oh my gosh, I'm talking. In 2 days as of recording this episode, the final episode of Loki does come out, and so I imagine next week we're going to go all in on the spoiler review of Loki, the entire series. You guys in? Good.
And does anyone hope that the super secret guest at the end is the Vision?
No, I don't want that. I want it to just be Paul Bettany.
Just straight up.
A Paul Bettany variant. Anyway, next week, Loki. It's going to be fun. Okay, moving right on.
So can we talk Loki for just like 5 seconds?
Yeah, next week.
No,
No,
now.
absolutely not.
No, I'm going to say this right now.
Okay, fine. What?
I really like that old Loki is the Loki timeline.
I feel like that was unnecessary.
I'm just saying I like it.
Okay. Can you say that again next week?
If I remember.
Okay. I'll just take a screenshot. All right, moving on. This is an important issue that we've. How do I put this lightly? An issue that we have completely messed up on multiple times in the last couple months. It's not the biggest news, but it's what Disney resorts are open and opening in the near future. This is the last time we're going to talk about it, because this time we're going to get it right. Right? Right. So here we go. You guys ready for this?
I'm ready. Lay it on me.
All right, I'm going to lay it all over you, Jordan. So as of last week, July 2nd, Disney's Boardwalk Inn reopened. So that was the most recent one. Boardwalk is open, guys. Okay, you following me so far?
Okay.
The next one to open, July 19th, 2021. Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. That's going to be open. And upon hearing this, I was not aware that one had not been open yet.
The bungalows, I think, have been open. But they were doing, last I had heard, they were doing either some room remodels or some lobby remodels.
Oh.
Some what remodels?
Lobby. Or rooms.
Room or lobby remodels.
How do you remodel lava?
Lobby! And lava is actually really easy to remodel. You just, once you wait for it to cool off, you polish it up and you have some sweet-ass obsidian. Or pumice. Wait, Jordan, are you talking? We can't hear you. Oh, I saw your mouth moving, but I didn't hear any words.
Oh.
He was just cursing me under his breath.
I don't remember what I was saying, even if I was talking out loud. Remember, I have Dramamine in my system.
This is fantastic. Jordan doesn't remember 3 seconds ago, and I can't.
Or I could have been cursing Josh under my breath. I don't know. It could have been one of the two. Or it could have been both. I don't know.
Jordan's been taking forget-me-nots. Forget-me-nows. I'm sorry. Forget-me-nows.
Okay, Jordan, I'm going to need some of those at the end of the show. All right.
Okay.
August 26th. That's the next one to open. Again, one that I assumed was open, but August 26th, Animal Kingdom Lodge is opening. However, the Jumbo House has been open. But
Jumbo House?
yeah, it's where they keep the big elephant.
From the circus guy.
From the circus guy.
Barnum.
Absolutely. Yeah, Barnum. Barnum had an elephant.
Yeah, that guy was insane.
This is also true. that might be the most correct thing Josh has said in this episode.
It's not. It's one of the most correct things I've said this episode.
I'm pretty sure it's topping the list out right now. September 16th, 2021. This one, I feel like we could stay closed. All-Star Music reopens.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of felt that same way when I read it. I was like,
what about the other two All-Stars?
Hold on. We're getting there. Well, movies is already open. So, like, if you stayed at movies right now, it'd be like some weird, quiet compound all to yourself. Just some Jonestown of Florida. Wait, no, that was a bad reference. Bad reference.
Hurry! Weren't all those people from Florida originally, anyways?
Look, I try to be as accurate as possible on this podcast, so...
No, I just made up what I just said.
Oh, I was going to say I'm not going to answer that because I don't know.
No, I have no idea. I just made it up.
All right, October 14th. Here you go, Jordan. You ready for this?
Uh-oh.
October 14th, Port Orleans Riverside.
It's about damn time.
Right?
What about the other quarter of the resort?
It's almost as if Jake is reading a list and we'll let you know in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I know. Have you not been on this podcast? That's not the way this works, Jordan.
Yes, it is. That's
No,
how
it's
it is
not.
going to work. Yes, it
Jake
is.
says something,
That is
you
how
say
this works.
something, and I interrupt.
Nobody likes that.
I like it.
You're the only one.
I don't care.
We do.
We have more votes than you.
Where's Jillian? Jillian, she's here. Jillian, we need your vote. Just say yeah. Yes, Jillian. All right, we'll get to her in a second. Anyway, October 28th. You know, I'm just going to skip it out of spite. December 9th. October 28th, nothing happens. December 9th.
Port Orleans first quarter open.
Yeah, but it's been open for like a month and a half by then.
Oh, where did you miss that
I
one?
don't know. So December 9th, and this is the last one to open on December 9th. And again, it's kind of All-Star Sports.
I was under the impression that all of these places were open, except the two Port Orleans.
Yeah. I mean,
resorts.
like the All-Star ones. Can we just not retheme them? You know what? We need to just retheme the All-Star resorts as a lawn chair Imagineering sometime.
Okay, you started that sentence with, "Can we just not retheme them?" and then proceeded.
No. I said, can we not just reopen them? But then I said, I said two things at once, and my brain.
Okay, I'm gonna text your wife. You're cut off. No more for you tonight.
No.
No more. I'm drinking water.
No more. You've had enough. Clearly, your body doesn't know how to handle it.
Oh, that's the problem.
All right, so there, we have it set in stone. No longer will we be incorrect on which hotels are opening when. I hope every listener wrote this down. Jillian, did you write it down? I did. Anyway, so that takes us right out of
I had somebody send me a link. I don't have to write it down.
Wow, I bet that guy was awesome.
The kid from Zelda?
Not that link. Although, okay. In fairness to Josh, I do send him a lot of links from Zelda. So he's not wrong. He is not wrong.
Yeah, the last one was a female and scantily clad.
That was not Link. That was Zelda.
That was Rule 34 Link.
No, that was a link to Rule. You know what? Let's move on. Jordan. Also this week in July, Disney dropped some awesome Christmas news on us, and you're going to tell us.
Well, there's some awesome Christmas news, but before I get to the awesome Christmas news, Jake, I have some very, very bad news to share.
Oh no!
As of this last week, Disney has announced that they are discontinuing the must-do Disney videos with Stacey J. Asswad.
Oh.
So I would like to
Did you see
go ahead.
Asswad?
God fucking damn it, Josh.
I will mute you. Jordan, what would you like to do?
Well, it's over. Just they're pulling the video.
I mean, technically it was pulled, because when I was there in March...
That's a legitimate fucking question, and you guys are fucking berating me for it.
He said a name.
And I asked for a fucking correct pronunciation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, when I was there in March, I was looking for Stacy's channel. It was not on there. And I was sad. So I looked it up on YouTube while I was there, and it made me happier. But yeah, Stacy's gone, and the must-dos. Stacy follows us on Twitter, so...
Does she follow us on
Yeah.
Twitter? Have we confirmed that she still follows us on Twitter?
Or she's just on Twitter and...
And what? You can't finish end a sentence with "and."
I can too. I'm an adult. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
I'm looking this up, and... Wait, is she still on Twitter?
She's still following me.
What? Oh, I know where I went wrong. I can't think of how to spell her name. Oh, I spelled it wrong. There we go. Yeah,
It's an EY.
yeah, that's where I went wrong. I was going with straight Y. Hey, Merry Half Christmas to you too, Jillian. Anyway, yeah, Stacy still follows us, so that's cool. Stacy and Chris Hardwick's mom are our claim to fame on Twitter followers.
Nerdist Mom is following
Heck yeah,
us?
she is.
He doesn't even go by Nerdist anymore.
I know, but Nerdist.
I wonder, wait, does she have to change her name to ID10T Mom?
Oh, I don't know. Now I need to look. So between, like, Nerdist Mom and Stacy and Safari Mike, we're pretty much set.
Sweet. That last one is the one that really put us over.
Thank you, Mike. Alright, I can't find Nerdist Mom now.
Does she still have Twitter?
I don't know. That's like nothing's coming up.
No, well, I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. As long as we still have Stacy and Mike.
Oh yeah, Nerdist Mom doesn't. The thing doesn't exist. So all right, Mike, you take top spot.
All right, good job,
Woo!
Mike. All right, round of applause for Mike, everybody. Good job, Mike.
Hey, I didn't get a rump out of that guy.
All right.
Anyway, yeah. So I wish Stacy all the luck into upcoming things that she has.
Wait. All I heard was Stacy's mom.
Oh, she's got it going on.
Hmm.
She's all I've ever wanted. I've waited for so long. Stacy, can't you see? You're just not the girl for me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy's mom. May she rest in peace. Anyway.
you know, sometime for a disaster hour, we need to just do dramatic readings of songs.
You know what? That's a fantastic idea. I actually really like that idea. Disaster hour is coming up in 2 weeks, so we're going to put a pin in that one.
Weird way to say tonight.
Nope. All right, Jordan, now tell us about Christmas.
It's a season that comes at the end of the year in December. Oh,
After-
cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
After
No, Disney has announced today that the holiday season is returning to all of the theme parks. You know, last year, guys, I don't know if you were around, but not a lot of stuff happened in the Disney parks last year for a lot of the end of the year holidays and festivities, and for rightful reasons, right? Because there was a global pandemic that was going on and is still kind of going on. So I don't go get your vaccination.
Woo!
Anyway, Disney announced today that the holiday season is coming back. So, Jake, Josh, just a couple of months ago, Disney announced that in lieu of the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, that they were going to do something slightly tweaked called the Boo Bash, where they sell a specific number of tickets for this event, and it's pretty much the Halloween party minus some of the big gathering type things. Like, I don't think there's a parade like they normally do, but you can still trick or treat. You can still get candy. You can still do like a fireworks show. You still have like desserts. But the difference though is that the closer you get to Halloween, the more the ticket price increases. So if you go in September, it's going to be a little bit cheaper. If you go towards the end of October, you're going to be close to $200 a person or something like that. So they're kind of taking the same approach with the Christmas party. So instead of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, it's going to be called Disney's Very Merriest After Hours, which is just kind of a fancy way of saying pay for our extra magic hours, right? There's going to be some stuff. There's going to be like a special fireworks thing. You can still go and get hot cocoa. You can still walk around and get Christmas cookies. And it's going to be select nights from November 8th to December 21st. And obviously, they're going to use that sliding scale as pricing. You go at the beginning of November, it's going to be far less cheaper per person. Whereas if you go on December 21st, it's going to cost you probably the most per person.
But will it be 190% more merrier?
Maybe. I don't know. I guess it depends on person to person. What is your scale of merriment? I don't.
0 to 200.
I don't know what moves that scale. I don't know what makes you merry. If singing Disney World during the Christmas time makes you merry, then I'm sure that scale would slide up just a little bit. It won't be 0.
Okay, I mean,
I would
just being there is an automatic like 112.
Okay, so you're at least at 112. Is that before or after you see all the Christmas stuff?
That is like during the Christmas stuff. Like actually
during the Christmas.
Like that is peak like visualizing in front of me the Christmas stuff.
So is this specifically of you seeing the Christmas stuff after paying the ticket price to get into this event?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Okay, all right. So we're just starting off at 112.
Yeah.
Okay, so we theoretically have 88 more to go.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. So do you think that sometime within this 3 to 4 hour time frame that you'll have, by getting I don't know, let's say hot cocoa, or seeing a Christmas fireworks display, or getting some Christmas cookies, would that bring your scale up from 112 at all, or would it decline?
Well, hot cocoa alone would be a 30% increase, and
okay, so we're sitting at 148% right now.
Yes, and I do want to thank my assistant Jillian for pounding out these numbers over here. She's helping me out calculating this. Where did Josh go? Anyway,
the Sunset Seasons Greetings projection show on Tower of Terror again.
Oh, really?
On select nights there. And you'll be able to enjoy all of that vintage holiday decor. And there's also going to be a Santa motorcade in Hollywood Studios, which I think sounds pretty fun. So if we go to Disney Springs, they're going to bring back the Christmas tree stroll. That's going to be like, because last year they had the stroll, but they spaced it all the way throughout Disney Springs, so from end to end, right? So this Christmas tree stroll is going to be back in its normal little hub where all the Christmas trees are together. So it's going to be a little bit more of a packed in place. So getting your vaccinations. But that's coming back, and that'll be fun. And then, of course, all of the resorts are going to be decorated, and there's going to be special treats at various resorts. And finally, Epcot is coming back with the Festival of the Holidays. So you'll be able to get a whole bunch of fun stuff at Festival of the Holidays.
Like, can I get... Okay. This is just a really hard point in my life where I have to admit that I've never been to Epcot during the holidays. And it hurts, Jordan.
That does hurt because it's really fun. I highly recommend the peppermint schnapps hot chocolate.
All right, I'm in. That is going to increase like another 25% merriment. Jillian just said she misses the storytellers, and I don't know what that is.
Oh, the storytellers are if it's what I'm thinking of. I actually saw them, and I think I recorded them for a vlog on one of our trips. But if you go to the different pavilions, there's a different character that will tell a story of a Christmas custom from that country. Like if you go to France, there's Papa Noel or Joyeux Noel. If you go to England, there's Father Christmas. And if you go to Italy, I forget her name, but she's known as the Christmas Witch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is she a good witch or a bad witch?
Well, she tells the story of the Epiphany, so I get a good witch.
So she doesn't have a crown and comes down in a bubble.
No.
Okay, good. So I don't have to stab anybody. Don't worry about it. This is a weird reference.
What?
I just want one of the storytellers to be Krampus.
No, listen, I have been advocating for a Krampus overlay of Germany for the Christmas season. No, listen, I thought it'd be really, because when you go in the Germany pavilion, they have that Christmas store, right?
Yeah, like always,
Yeah.
right?
Krampus is a big part of German Christmas lore, so I've always, every time I go in, I'm like, is there any Krampus stuff? No, there's not even a Krampus ornament.
Boo.
Yeah, I know. I think the Germany pavilion needs to embrace this.
Yeah, no, people love Krampus.
Yeah.
I mean, like, look, I don't want a costume character out there beating kids. No, hold on, let me back up. I want a costume character out there beating kids and putting them in a bag. Oh, I do want to update. Josh texted me and said he lost his internet, so.
Oh, okay.
He didn't just bow out. There were technical difficulties on his side. So that's what happened. Rest in peace, Josh. We love you.
He had a mediocre run.
Way to bring it back around. I love it. Hey. So, yeah, one day, Jordan, I'm going to make it to Disney World at Christmas. Problem is, I kept going to Disneyland at Christmas. So that's where I went wrong.
I mean, you're also closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is nice.
So now that Port Orleans is opening up, Chelsea and I might book. I keep checking just to see if she like books in secret and doesn't tell me. So I keep checking our My Disney Experience app, and every time I hit my plans, I keep getting the looks a little empty right here. So I keep advocating for, but I will say this, that whenever it opened up on, I think it was like the 10th, it was Friday morning that it opened up for, the prices were pretty high, like much higher than normal.
Like $350.
Like, yeah, and that's almost what we can stay at the Swan and Dolphin for.
Yeah, which takes us back to your previous question from a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Jillian said the moderates are crazy high right now.
Yeah.
Which is wildly unfortunate because guess what?
What?
In relation to that, I have had Because I Got High stuck in my head for almost a week and a half now. And I completely blame the moderate resorts. Okay, Swan and Dolphin. See, we're not even making mistakes here. Jillian's just staying on top of things for us right now. It's fantastic. Swan and Dolphin does not get early morning magic hours, though, right now. So that 30 minutes is gone for you.
But see, so here's the deal. Wait, hold on. It was only 30 minutes?
Yeah, it's only 30 minutes.
Wait, so it's not even Extra Magic Hours. It's Extra Magic Half Hour.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they changed the name to like Early Access or whatever it is.
Buddy, like I'm even... Like I don't even... Okay. We're night owls. Like as far as like how I toured the park, I realize how I toured the park is not indicative of how everybody else tours the park. But we're night owls. We like to stay up super late and then, get up at a decent hour, have breakfast, and kind of like ease our way in. But by the time we get to the parks, it's already 10 or 10:30. So like I'm not fooling anyone thinking I'm going to go and do something in that 30. It's going to take me 30 minutes to get from the front of the park to where I want to go.
Yeah. And if you got there at the 30-minute before that hour, you'd be halfway there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of a downer.
So if we stay at Swan and Dolphin, we're not even going to use that half hour.
Right.
So I don't know.
But then, like, a bunch of people in front of you will.
Right.
That's where they get you.
I mean, I feel like if regardless of where we stay, we're still not going to use that early access half hour. So there's going to be people ahead of us anyway.
Right, that's true. You know what's weird about that, though? Just a thought I had. Like, I've been to Disney parks on some pretty crowded mornings, and sometimes it takes more than a half hour just to get through the turnstiles. So, like, you line up like a half hour extra of people in front of you. You just wasted your extra morning access going through turnstiles. By the time you get in, it's over. That's it.
Right.
It's gone.
Right. Oh, also, I wanted to kind of make a little bit of an addendum from our last episode. You know, our super factual episode that we had where we were just wrong left and right. kind of speaking about this, and we were talking about the benefit if extra magic hours in the evening weren't for deluxe only. Like what, or since they're only for deluxe only, what is the benefit of staying on property? Aside, I mean, yeah, you get the bus ride to and from the parks, but what's the benefit of staying on property? And I totally forgot that park reservations are still a thing right now. And to my knowledge, and Jillian can probably correct me on this, is if you are staying at a Disney resort, you are guaranteed entrance into a park because you are paying to stay at that resort. So you gain entrance into a park. Whereas if you're staying off property at like a DoubleTree or a Motel 6 or whatever it is, or your buddy's couch in downtown Windermere, you're not guaranteed a slot to get in because you're not staying on property. So that's kind of the new normal right now, is the fact that you're paying more for almost kind of less.
You're mostly right.
Okay.
And by mostly right, I mean, you said the word park reservations. So, what Jillian said, she said with park reservations, as long as you have a reservation, you're guaranteed in, regardless of where you're staying.
Right, right. But if I'm staying at a resort, I automatically have park access.
Right.
Whereas if I'm staying at an off-property site, and let's say all those park reservations ran out, but I'm there to go to Disney World, I can't go to that park. Correct?
Correct, but I feel like at that part, it's just kind of poor planning on your part. Like, you should have... Because you can get park reservations, like, a ways out before... Like, when you buy your tickets.
Right.
But... I feel like we're both right. Yeah, so Jillian said you need to get your reservation way ahead. So, so, like... Let's say you get it way ahead for a busy day, Jillian. And, like, if you book a resort package, then that's what Jordan's saying, right? And you're guaranteed to get it then. Whereas if someone just went for tickets, they wouldn't get them. Now we wait for an answer. It's getting heated. And by heated, I mean this. Oh, they're different groups. So I guess there's...
All right.
So wait, so does that just take us back to like... Okay, so they're different groups, one for pass holders, and one for off-site, one for on-site. Different availability. Oh, so they're not all coming out of the same jar. There's different...
All right.
Oh, okay. So doesn't that just take us right back to why stay on property? Because if you get your reservation far enough out, you can stay at the DoubleTree. Interesting. Jordan, I'm going to say that we were on a roll on this episode on not being incorrect, I'm gonna say that doesn't count. Like we were inquiring, so we're still good. We're still good. This is a clean episode.
Okay. Hey, you know what? I'm good.
All right, we're good.
Moving on.
And really, I'm glad we cleared it up. Jillian, thank you. I'm glad Jillian cleared it up. Oh! She said the only thing you don't get is dining reservations for your whole trip. So that would be,
So everything would just be a walk-up.
Right?
I feel like I do that 90% of the
Yeah,
time.
that doesn't really change my trip.
Yeah.
Because I've never made a reservation for the electric umbrella. Rest in peace. I love you. I really did like the.
I'll make certain reservations for if I know I'm going to Magic Kingdom in the morning, then that's the morning I'm gonna book for Kona Cafe.
I've never been to Kona Cafe.
It's good.
I should go there, but
You should.
I'd have to make a reservation. All right, so that's the Christmas news, right? Did we cover everything?
Yeah, like 10 minutes ago. We've kind of been on a tangent.
First of all, I love your stationery.
Thank you.
No, you covered up the heart. There it is. Oh, it's adorable. I love it.
It was on my fridge. It's got a magnet right here.
Ooh. I just imagine before that episode, you're like, I need stationery, and you just run downstairs and rip it off the fridge.
Hey, do you think it'll stick to my arm since I got the vaccine?
Oh, absolutely. Are you sweaty?
No, I'm not.
Oh, then it won't stick to your arm.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Weird.
Oh, no. Wait. Guys, I was advertised that I would become magnetized.
Right?
Jake.
Like, look, if you're gonna sell me the point that I'm gonna be magnetized and I don't, I'm disappointed. It still didn't work.
Nope.
So anyway, let's move right into our main topic, because our main topic we were gonna do a couple weeks ago before my work problems, and then since then I'm glad we didn't do it because more things have been rumored.
Hold on a second. Jillian, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay. Jillian, do you want to hop on Skype and be on our main topic with us real quick?
We are waiting patiently for an answer. I will call you, Jillian. I will call you on Skype right now. If you don't answer in the next however many seconds. Oh man, it's so hard to stall for time when I'm exhausted. Oh, she said, shit. I don't know how to take that. She probably has to put pants on. Jillian, this is the Mickey Mutineers podcast. You don't need pants. Jeez.
You don't even have to have your video on. That's okay. If the answer is no, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I just thought a third voice on here would be a little bit better.
So, our main topic, we are getting down to the bottom of Fastpasses, the nitty-gritty, our thoughts, our feelings, the history thereof. Okay, she said next time she's in.
Okay.
All right, that's fair. So, let's talk about Fastpasses, Jordan, because lately it has become a heated topic, and not everyone's agreeing. We might disagree. Jillian, you might disagree with us. It's okay, we're still friends. I love you all. So let's just start from the beginning. Fastpasses were first introduced in 1868 by Stuart F. Pass. Is it like the Chicago World's Fair or something? Jillian's right. Mr. Pass was a revolutionary. He had ideas.
Jesus. Oh, man.
However, those ideas went nowhere until Disney...
The F stood for Ferdinand, ironically. Stuart Ferdinand Pass.
Which is probably why it didn't go anywhere. But Stuart Ferdinand Pass is now the episode title.
But you're he was easily duped into having sex with a lot of people. It's what gained him the nickname Fast.
This was not a glowing review of his performance. Okay, now I'm stealing Jillian's jokes. The good news is, Stuart Ferdinand Pass has been added to the Jungle Cruise as, like, tribute to the legendary Mr. Pass.
Okay.
He's in the jungle. So, that's... Anyway, he came up with the idea for Fastpass. It went nowhere for over 100 years. Finally, in 1999, Disney finally picked up Fastpass, and that's when it started.
You know, this Ferdinand Pass had a great idea. I don't like the means in which he got his nickname. However, we're going to look the other way on that.
Nobody needs to know. No one's going to know.
No one's going to know.
Until the Mickey Mutineers crack the case. Yeah, we dug into our history. So, anyway. Mr. Pass's passes finally came to pass. I couldn't go on after that.
That was a good one, though.
That was off the top of my head.
That was a good
I'm not
one.
gonna. You know what? That's our show, everybody. Anyway, so yeah, 1999, Disney finally introduced Fastpass to the world, and classic Fastpass, or I don't know what you want to call it. It has no name. It was called Fastpass. This was the era that I personally preferred, because this was the era of taking your paper park ticket and actually going to the Fastpass machine, and you could only have one Fastpass at a time. And like on your Fastpass ticket, it would tell you at this time you can go get another Fastpass. Of course, you had to be back to that ride within that 1 hour window, and only like a few rides had the Fastpass. Did I cover everything?
Yeah, but I think the issue with that is that... Ooh, I don't like the way that sentence turned out. The issue with how that worked out was that if you didn't get there early enough, your fast passes would be out, and you'd have to wait in a very long line.
Right.
I'm specifically having flashbacks of Toy Story Midway Mania, circa 2012.
Right.
Or 2011, whatever year, because I was unaware that you could only get one at a time. And we went and got our fast passes for Star Tours, and I said, let's just go get a fast pass for this too. And then it was like, hey, whoa there, buddy, you can't have another fast pass. And Chelsea was very upset, so we waited in the line for Toy Story, which sucked because it was a long ass line.
Yeah, that line was really long, and that was before they built the third ride system.
Yeah.
So you could almost say it was like 66% longer. 33%. I can do math. Trust me, it was longer.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan, you there?
I'm
okay. All right, you froze for a second. Ooh, I panicked. Anyway, I will admit that if you did not know how to game that system, which was most people, you were kind of out of luck, like you with Toy Story Mania. But man, I was really good at gaming that system. There was a secret in Disneyland. Like most of my Fastpass stories are from Disneyland from the early years. For some reason, Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin back in Toontown wasn't hooked up to the main system. So you could have a Fastpass for anything and still go get one for Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin. I don't know why. And it wasn't like readily available knowledge, so not a lot of people knew it, but slowly people started finding out. They're like, wait, we can just go get one for Roger Rabbit. This is awesome. And then they started adding more rides, and this is the part I started to disagree with, because some rides, and I stand by this to this day, do not require Fastpass. And those rides are the high-capacity boat rides and any Omnimover ride.
I feel like that's fair.
I mean, those are people-eating machines. There was one year, again, this is Disneyland, me and my parents went on Christmas Day, which, huge mistake. It was fun, but holy shit. Literally as crowded as it could be because they stopped letting people in. So we were beyond capacity. But the line...
Were you Batman beyond capacity?
Damn it, Jordan! Put him away!
Oh, okay.
And zip up! It's obscene.
Oh, sorry.
But, so, in Disneyland, Haunted Mansion and Pirates of the Caribbean are next to each other, but I mean, it's a pretty big gap of next to each other. It'd be like, let me think. What would? Okay, so like in Magic Kingdom, Haunted Mansion and Small World are next to each other, but their entrances are quite a ways away. It's a lot like that.
Right.
So we were in line for Pirates of the Caribbean, and it went outside all the way down the path to Haunted Mansion. Like we got in line in front of Haunted Mansion. 15-minute wait. And this is before that ride had a Fastpass.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh, this ride doesn't even need Fastpass. And then they ended up adding it, and I don't know why. So, like, Pirates of the Caribbean, Small World, Living with the Land, I don't think these rides need Fastpasses necessarily.
So, all right. So let me offer you a counter argument.
Okay.
All right. So we're now at the tier of we're now in the era of Disney what the fuck is the app called?
My Magic
The
Plus?
Disney World app. My Magic Plus or
My
Disney
Disney Experience.
whatever.
That's the one.
My Disney
It's the thing that
Experience,
you
right?
check every day to see if your wife booked a hotel.
Yeah, that one. So we're now in the era of the Disney app where you can book 3 fast passes ahead of time per park, right? So I think the problem therein lies, because you can book online and you can book ahead of time, they still only have X amount of fast passes per day per those rides,
Right.
Or even per time, right? So I think the reason that some of these other attractions have fast passes is because they're giving people the option to ride those rides. Like if they know that Kilimanjaro is gonna sell out or quote unquote sell out or run out of fast passes on one day, they offer you the option of here's a fast pass for Kali River Rapids, or here's a fast pass for and some other less desirable. I don't know. It's tough to be a bug or whatever.
Right.
So I think it's just one of those like, well, we have to put something on there so it looks like we're giving them so that way people can't go, well, there's no fast passes left. So we can say, oh, look, there's fast passes for all of these rides right over here.
And most of those rides, I don't think they necessarily require a fast pass.
Right. I'm not saying that they require a fast pass, but I'm saying like front facing on the app, it's like that when you log in, that's the first thing you see. Like, oh, I can get a fast pass for this, this, and this. You and I, who are very experienced Disney guests or Disney connoisseurs, know this. I know, right?
Yes.
But Joe Schmo, who's going for the first or second time, might not know that, and they'd be like, "Oh, well, I can get fast passes for this ride, or fast pass for the Winnie the Pooh ride, or I can get fast pass for Tomorrowland Speedway." Like they don't know that. Like they aren't aware that those rides don't need fast passes. Mm-hmm. But it's a way of Disney offering that, going, "Look, we have all these X amount of attractions in this one park, you can have a fast pass for all these." So, because obviously your heavy hitters are going to go first. Your Kilimanjaro Safari is going to go first. Your Flight of Passage is going to go first. Your Dinosaur is going to go first. Your Expedition Everest is going to go first. And then maybe your River Rapids. Your not your River Rapids. Your Navi River Journey might go. Right? So let's say out of those 4 or 5 that I just named, one or two of those you might not be able to get a fast pass for, but all these other top tier rides that are like, I'll definitely get a fast pass for Dinosaur.
Yeah.
I might not get one for Kilimanjaro Safaris. Right. So I think it's just Disney's way of going, look at all of these rides we have fast passes for, even though they don't technically need them.
Like on the app at face value, they're all equal to the eyes of the people who don't know any better.
Right, but then that's when they start to tier it, though.
Yeah.
Right, and I think that's a further way, and this could help or hurt my argument. I don't really know, but they started to tier these things where it's like, okay, well, if you want a fast pass for Tower of Terror, you can't get a fast pass the same day for Star Tours.
Right.
Or at least you can't get a fast pass until you use your first 3.
Sorry, yeah, I'm reading. Jillian just chimed in.
What's Jillian
She
saying?
said, picking between Navi River Journey and Flight of Passage is really unfair because people don't know you don't need one for Navi River Journey.
Right.
Perfect example of what you were just saying.
Right. So again, it's that face value of like, look at all the rides that you can pick, right? So I think that's just my I'm not playing devil's advocate, like, because I hate when people say, well, to play devil's advocate for a bit, because what they're really saying is, hey, this conversation needs an asshole. That's what they're saying, really. But
I like that. Well, you're not wrong.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm just so ingrained in the fact that I'm used to, I can pick my 3, and then I can pick my another. Like, once my 3 are done, I can loop back around and choose another fast pass. And fast passes are relinquished consistently throughout the day. Like, there's some people that are like, I can't ride it, I'm gonna let them go. Because I've done that before. Mm-hmm. So they pop up. So there's a chance you might get a fast pass for, Tower of Terror twice in the same day.
It's true.
So I don't know. I guess I'm just so used to how they've been doing it with the Magic Band and the My Disney Experience, and just kind of like booking your Fast Pass digitally, as opposed to going up and getting your hard ticket Fast Pass with your park entrance card.
Yeah. And now here's the crazy part. In Disneyland, they don't have any of that. So what Disneyland does, they're still on paper Fast Passes and machines, unless you pay an extra $10 a day. And then instead of walking to the machines, you can just get them on your app on your phone.
I feel like that's worth the $10 a day.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, thanks, Jillian. It's called Max Pass.
Max Pass, that's right.
And again, that's because Disneyland, like, their entire demographic is completely different from Disney World. Disney World, you're getting a lot of tourists. Disneyland's mostly locals. So booking 60 days out is just not going to work at Disneyland.
So I've been reading a lot of people on Twitter saying that they want to just get rid of Fast Pass in general. And I don't know if I agree with that. I
agree with you not agreeing with that. And
okay.
I would like to hear some argument. No, I don't want to hear arguments. Get your devil's advocates out of here.
Well, I mean, no, I think you said it right. Like, I would like to hear an argument for abolishing the Fast Pass. Like, what are the benefits? What are the pros and cons of getting rid of Fast Pass entirely and having every line just be standby? Because let me tell you something, man. I'm having flashbacks of summer of 1995 or spring of 1995 when I waited in a 2.5-hour line to ride Splash Mountain, and I don't want to do that again.
Right. Like, that was the Disney that I grew up with, and I remember those same days. Me and my brother Tim, the one between me and Josh, used to be on this podcast. Funny guy. You'd like him. I remember waiting for Space Mountain for, 2 hours. It was nuts. I remember going into the building and the sun was up. By the time we got out, it was dark outside. And my mom was wondering where we were.
And I also should say, like, that's not to say that I don't want to wait in lines. Like, I'm the Disney World. I'm obviously going to wait in the line for something, right? It's not out of the question to not wait in line. But if I can pull up my app and book 3 Fast Passes to 3 rides, and then be able to go and wait in line and ride another 2 rides while I'm waiting to do 1 Fast Pass, then I'm going to do that. And then I'll wait in another line to ride another ride while I'm waiting to do my 2nd Fast Pass. Like, I don't know, man. I think people who are anti Fast Pass, like, I don't know. I don't think I can get behind it fully.
Well, let me throw this out there and going right along with your point. Like, I was there. I went to Disney World in March during a global pandemic. So, at the time, they were operating, I can't remember exactly if it was 30% capacity or 35% capacity. So, pretty good. But they weren't doing any Fast Passes, so there were 0 Fast Passes at all. At 30 or 35% capacity, for the bigger rides, I was like, we still waited an hour or more, just over an hour, for Flight of Passage and Smuggler's Run. And that's at a low capacity. Like, on a busy day, that same thing with no fast passes, you're going to have a 2 or 3 hour wait.
So, yeah, but you're also not loading. They weren't loading at 100% either.
Oh, right. You are correct, sir. I did not take that into account. Thank you.
Right. So whenever you and your kids did Smuggler's Run, you guys were the only ones
we were the only ones in the cockpit. It was glorious.
So there weren't 3 other people in there.
Well, hold on. They were doing Flight of Passage at 100% capacity for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know if viruses don't travel laterally. I have no idea, but
no, they can't see in 3D.
Oh, that's what it was. And plus, they're like, you're on an alien planet, you're going to catch other viruses anyway, so good luck out there.
Yeah, you might actually bring viruses today.
Oh, it all came from Pandora. We opened Pandora's box! Good reference.
Oh, shit. I don't know. I would like to hear a solid anti-Fastpass argument.
Yeah. So far, our strongest argument is back when we were kids. We remember what it was like waiting in lines. Mm-hmm. And now Jillian's saying she doesn't want what she... Ugh. Can I start this sentence again?
Sure.
She said, what I don't want is what Universal has. So in the chat, I asked her to elaborate, and here's what she says Universal has. Universal is a pay for express pass, or it comes with your deluxe resort stay, and you get to skip the line entirely and go through the express pass line. But the cost goes up the more people who buy express pass for the day you want it. The last person I had buy it, they paid more for express pass than they did for their park tickets. $700 for 3 people for one day.
Woo!
Yeah, that is intense. And now that she said that, I do remember, because 2 years ago I went to Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood at Universal. And yeah, they did have the express pass for that. And it cost extra, and I got to sit there standing in line watching these people just whoop right past. No fast pass line.
So here's a little bit of a curveball. Let's hop out of the domestic parks for a second and then go to Disneyland Paris. Didn't they announce something that like a pay for fast pass at Disneyland Paris recently?
It was the equivalent of $8 to $15 US dollars a ride.
So per
pass per person too.
Per pass.
So let's say you have a family of 4 and it's a busy day and it's $15 for a top tier ride. For 4 of you to skip the line, you're hitting $60.
Just for that ride.
Just for that.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't. I hope that that's not a thing that comes to America.
Yeah, that's
because I don't know how I'd feel about that.
Well, it gives me hope that No, that would work in Disneyland. I was going to say, I don't think that would work in Disneyland, but that would absolutely work in Disneyland. I don't want it to work in Disneyland. No. Disneyland Paris, you keep your dirty secrets to yourself. Because, yeah, I do not like that at all. And this was announced just last week after we recorded our last episode, and it's kind of what I wanted to touch on this episode by just going through the entire Fastpass discussion. And that sounds a lot like... That sounds close to what Jillian said about Universal, but in that you're paying for it. But the Universal passes you get. When I was there in Universal, I remember it was tiered. Like you could buy like a gold pass or a silver pass, and each one you could skip a certain amount of lines. The higher up the platinum, you could probably skip any line you wanted, but silver pass was like you could skip 2 lines. I don't know if this has changed in the 2 years since or not. Or if it was just for Halloween Horror Nights, I don't know. But, we've been conditioned since 1999 that we don't have to pay for this.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, things change, and we're here on this podcast, we're usually pretty good at things changing. But I don't want to pay for fast passes, Jordan. I don't want to pay for fast passes at all.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, and Jillian said she'd rather everyone be on an even playing field. Agreed. I completely agree with that. And as far as the even playing field goes, for right now, a lot of people don't know how to use the system. And it gets to a point where I'm like, hey man, that's kind of on you, because when you book a Walt Disney World trip, you should probably do a little bit of research, and even just in booking a trip, you get so much instruction right in front of you on the website yourself, or if you have a good travel agent, thank you, Jillian, like, they send you information, they tell you how to do things. Like, these people who don't know the system at all, I don't know how they don't know the system. It boggles my mind that people somehow missed all of that. It's even on the back of the park guide maps.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to go way out of your way to not know how to use a Fastpass system. And at that point, it's on you, man. Why are you going anywhere without doing some research, especially when you're paying that much money? That's my feelings on it.
Mm-hmm.
And, I know a lot of people don't like to have to plan out an entire vacation. They like to be spontaneous, but you're going to a theme park.
Mm-hmm.
You can still have some spontaneity, but let's maximize your joyfulness that you will have by reading the pamphlet and knowing what to do. So, yeah, that's kind of where I stand. I enjoy Fastpass. I enjoy Fastpass a lot. I've skipped many a line. Yeah, like I said, I just don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
So screw you, Disneyland Paris. It's a terrible idea. That was my final thoughts on the issue. And Jordan, you got any final thoughts?
Not really. No. I mean, I still would like to hear a really solid argument for getting rid of fast passes.
I mean, I think any solid argument for getting rid of it is just spitting on the grave of Stuart Ferdinand Pass, and that's not something that we want.
I agree.
Like, let's
Ferdinand deserved better.
Yeah, let's honor the memory of the man that brought us this joy. And on that note, I think that's as good a time as any to end this here episode. So,
all right.
Hey, listener, you've been listening and or watching the Mickey Mutineers. If you enjoyed it, I'm Jake, and that was Jordan, and that was Josh. We are the Mickey Mutineers. Ugh, I kind of mushmouthed that one. If you didn't enjoy it,
we're still getting our sea legs back after being off for 2 weeks.
That's right. And if you didn't enjoy this episode, I'm Safari Mike. That's his brother Dave, and we have been Radio Harambe.
All I heard was Stacy's mom.
Oh, she's got it going on. She's all I've ever wanted. I've waited for so long.